So we got up to the shocking twist this morning, international tensions where China has deployed a naval vessel right to the doorstep of the USA. It will be cruising through Caribbean waters. The question is, what does this mean? This escalating presence mean for the US-China relations and the Caribbean? Are we witnessing a new chapter in the Caribbean geopolitics? What does this rising tension mean? Stay tuned, we'll be right back. So, China has deployed a naval vessel to America's doorstep. They're saying, Chinese, that the naval vessel will be heading to the South Pacific and Latin America. Now, Latin America is a region regarded as the doorstep of the United States. But China is saying that the mission is basically for medical and cultural missions. Others are saying, well, why now? But China's naval mission is codenamed Harmony 2025. It begins as tensions between the US and Venezuela continue to rise. Now, the Pentagon or the War Department has deployed warships and fighter aircrafts in the Southern Caribbean as it steps up its war and what it says is narco terrorists. Now, as part of its military buildup, China operates the world's largest navy hull by count. They have more than 370 ships and submarines in service, including 3 ocean-going hospital ships assigned to the Northern, the Eastern, and the Southern Theater Commands. The Chinese Navy ship helped Beijing expand its military presence and reach around the world. So, guys, this is not just China sending some medical mission to the Caribbean. This is actually China showing its force. Just recently, they had a show off of all their military assets, and military analysts are saying, look, if you look at Chinese assets when it comes to war, the United States simply can't touch that. So we're looking at a different world that we're living in right now. And so why is it that China is sending its ship now? Why didn't it send it at the beginning of the year? That's the question everybody's asking. So in the Caribbean, we will be under heavy scrutiny. I keep telling people, look, people keep asking me, how do you prepare for something that you know may never happen or may happen when it happens? What are you going to do? Well, simple preparation is key. It means getting into the know, getting the information and acting on it. It means getting your grains prepared. It means getting your herbal supplements prepared, just in case anything is to tip off. You don't want to be in a situation where you can't run to a doctor because planes are flying overhead and bombs are dropping here and there. No one knows what's going to happen. Nothing may ever happen. That's the point. In recent years, Latin America and the Caribbean, which have long seen as part of the US sphere of influence, have witnessed China's expansion of political, economic, and military ties and influence, including what others are telling me now is a suspected spy facility in Cuba. This year, Beijing and Washington have clashed over the sovereignty of the Panama Canal. The US wants back their Panama Canal. They say it's too heavily influenced by China. China has too much of a role there and too much control. China's defense ministry announced on Friday that the ocean-going hospital ship CNS Silk Road Ark would depart on the Harmony 2025 mission in early September, which is now. Well, the Chinese Navy did confirm that the ship left the same day. All right. So we're witnessing this clash of the giants now taking place. Now, the question is, where is this ship going? It is reported that the ship was scheduled to visit Nauru, which is in the Pacific, Fiji and Tonga, all those are in the Pacific, Mexico, Jamaica, Barbados, Brazil, Peru, Chile, and Papua New Guinea. This will take place during its 220-day deployment. That's a long time. It's almost a year. It remains unclear whether the ship will transit the Panama Canal because that's a bone of contention right now. Anyhow, the mission aims to strengthen cooperation between China and the relevant countries, the Chinese Defense Ministry added. The Chinese Navy said one of the ship's assigned task was military medical exchanges cooperation with foreign countries. That's what they're saying. Others are saying, no, that's not it. That's China supporting its ally in South America, which is Venezuela. Well, the ship would not be visiting Venezuela, but the mere fact it will be cruising through the Caribbean in close proximity to China is another story. So that's something we got to keep our eyes on and look out and see what takes place in the coming day. But I'm just giving you notice that this is what is happening right now. Take it easy, guys.